Carson, looking at a house in LA, and this is a house that's available from a wholesaler that we can rehab. So just want you guys to take a quick look of one of the first things I look at when I'm looking at a house. I look at the roof. Now, if I look at the roof, I look at the line from one end to the other on the roof. And the roof, you might be able to see it, you might not be able to see it, but it has a slight little bubble. Might be a little bit of concern, but that's when you get a roof certification. With the roof certification, you probably won't have to do the roof, and whoever is willing to buy the house, they have a certification that the roof will last them for 2 years, 3 years. So that way you can sell the house and it won't be an issue with the roof. I also want to pan around and take a look at the rest of the block. This is the area that you're getting into, a really nice area. Carson is a really nice area. LA. Nice houses, and that's what you want to look at when you're buying, looking at flip properties. Now, the house right next door, beautiful home for sale. But again, that's what you want to look for, a nice one that you can resell the house. So let's walk inside. This house is really big, and it has a big gate to it, and they have to open and close. So you can open and close this gate. Now, as we walk in, what we want to look at is look at the foundation, what we need to look clean or fix, you know, things like that that we need to paint. And as we go in, let's go in. Again, you're going to have to paint this area. Now, the metal doors I don't like, the metal windows I don't like. I usually get rid of them because you don't want to look like we're selling a home that needs to be extra security in it, because then the house, you're thinking the house is not in a good area. So we always take this out. Now, the other thing I want to show you just before we go in, show you the front door. It's a big selling point. This is an ugly front door. So I would definitely change this front door. That's one of the first things that I would do if I'm rehabbing this house to resell it. So let's go in. Now we're in the house. Now I want to show you a couple of things about this house. As soon as we walk in, once we pan around and look, this is not a big living room, and this is our living room. And this house is an 8-3, 8 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. So, and it's 2,000 square feet. Take off my glasses so you guys can see. So it's 2,000 square feet, a little bit over 2,000 square feet. So there's going to be a lot of rooms in this small little house for 2,000 square feet to have 8 bedrooms. That's usually 3 bathrooms. That's usually a 4,000 or 5,000 square foot home, but we're in a 2,000 square foot home. And it's a unique house, but it's in a great area. So I'm pretty sure the person who had this house accommodated a lot of people, and we'll see how they did it there. So now you have this area. The other thing I want to show you that I noticed right away, this is not normal. If you see the little ledge here, this ramp that they have here, and that's something I would have to consider. If I'm rehabbing this house, I'm going to have to tear it down. And now I have to consider, if you look at the wall, I'm going to have to cut out that wall, build it down, whatever I have to do to make it look like it's natural, redo the floors. I have cracks on the floors. See, those tiles, I'm going to have to replace it. So I'm going to have to do something with this floor that to make it look like it's a brand new home. So let's walk right into here. This was probably the entrance of the garage. Let me show you what they've done with it. But I'm going to go into the rooms. Now, this is a legal 8-3. A legal 8-3. In other words, they got the permits to do it. But they converted this garage. First thing I noticed is mold over here. So that means they didn't seal it properly on the outside. So I'm going to have to cut out all the sheetrock, put new sheetrock in, and seal it properly from the other side to avoid moisture coming in. So there might be a lack of insulation in there too. But it's a room. This looks like a 10 by 10 room. It has a closet. It's legal. It has lights. It has smoke detectors. Everything is legal. then as we come out here, and I know you didn't miss this, this is probably another laundry area, but it's adjacent to the bathroom that's in here. And that's why you see this type of mold damage. Again, they didn't seal the floors in the bathroom. Now, if you go into the bathroom, let's go into the bathroom. It's a decent size. It has a tub, as you can see, with this toilet. This is all the stuff I'm going to either have to glaze, replace the wall tiles, but maybe, because the wall tiles are a different color. Nobody uses this color anymore. Nobody does deal with that. So I'm probably going to have to tear all this tile out, put in new vanities, new toilet, and probably a new floor. And here's another room that they have in here now. This is all a garage room, and they did a pretty good job of adding rooms in this particular garage. But you have your closet, and you have the other rooms, but then they put panels over here. Always put sheetrock. Always take out the panels to put sheetrock, because you want the place to kind of look new. And so as we get out of here, just walking out of here, so that's 3 bedrooms they were able to put in a bathroom in this garage space. So we walk out, we're back into the living room / dining room area. Here's your dining room area right here. Well, not much to do, but you still gotta do the ceilings. If you look up in the ceiling, it's popcorn ceiling. Look at that. We gotta get rid of that. All that has to be scraped off, and we have to create a flat ceiling. All right, let's come into the kitchen area. Kitchen area is not so bad. It's a decent sized kitchen. We have a little bit too much cabinets. What I would do is take out the cabinets, take out all these extra cabinets. I want it to have this open feel. So this would go, and I would, or maybe I would leave a pantry here and just put the refrigerator up, but it's just too much cabinetry right now. And then I would change the granite top. I would change the countertop to granite top, or put a new sink in, make it look more modern. Take out the overhead range, put a new stove, new overhead range. And this is the lighting in the kitchen, which is a little bit unique, but I usually like to take this out and put some recessed lighting in there to give it, again, that modern feel. And so that's the kitchen, and you want your kitchen to look your best because the kitchen sells the house. So we're going to pan out and take a good look at this kitchen to see what you can imagine to make it look like wow, because that's what's going to sell a house. A lot of female and male love to see a great kitchen, but mostly female. They tell you female buy the house. So if it's a family, always think about that. You know, honey, I love this kitchen. The house is sold. So think about it. I want you to get a good shot of the kitchen, what you would do, how you would change it. And then we go into the master bedroom. Now again, remember they made these rooms really small because they add so much room to it, but here's your master bedroom. It's probably a 10 by 10, a very small closet. Gonna have to put closet doors. I'm probably gonna put mirror closet door in the master bedroom. In the other rooms, I'm probably gonna put regular panel doors because there's a lot of room in this house, and I'm not gonna spend the money on mirror closet door. It's about $200 per mirror closet door, especially for that size. I'm looking at that size. That should be about a 10 foot to 12 feet closet door. All right, and then we're going to go into the bathroom for the master bath. It's not something, you know, extraordinary, but, you know, it looks like it's pretty usable. Okay? All right, let's go out here because we're kind of running out of time. I want to make sure I catch as much as I can with this particular video. So real quick, we got another bedroom here. Same thing, it has a closet. You know, we got to take out the carpets. We got to paint the walls. You know, change the light fixture. Basically, that's all we're doing to this room. And take a look at the doors. All the doors, we want to change them to brand new doors. Give them a nice, new, fresh look. This other room is the same thing. If you go into the next room, same thing. If you go into it, just change the carpet, paint it, new light fixture, get some closet doors going, and that's pretty much it with the bedrooms. Now we have our second bathroom that we've gone into, and this one is more like a shower stall. If you take a look at it, shower stall. The only difference is that because they extended, they left the windows. Now I would take this out, close it up, make sure I have a better fan, exhaust fan, not something like this, but something a little bigger that's going to pull out the air out of here. So that's all you need in a bathroom, an exhaust fan. And as you can see with the lighting up here, I'll probably change that, put some lighting over the mirrors, you know, in the bathroom, just to give it that better look, you know. All right, so that's the bathroom. We can leave the light on here behind the door. As we walk through here, what I want to show you guys, if you come through here, this is where the house ends. So we're going to pan around with the camera. Technically, this is where the house ends. And we have a door to outside. I want to show you guys real quick. Door to outside, which I can't get in through the other, but this is where the water heater is at. And if we go outside and look, and this is like a connection for, but we're going to go around back and look at that really quick. This is outside. All right. All right. So let's get through this really quick. I wanted to show you the rest of the place. So we got two more bedrooms back here. Really quick, if you go into it, we got some mold problems right here. We're going to have to figure out if the floors are not sealed. So this is again the extension, but you have your closet here. And again, this house was registered as an 8-3. So it's in tax record for 8-3. And then we got the final room back here. That's the final room back here. As you can see with a closet, that we're gonna have to put closet door. All right, let's race outside, because I want to be able to put this on YouTube, and I think YouTube only allows you to go 15 minutes. So we got a few more minutes just to show you the outside, but you saw most of the work that you have to do on the inside of the house. And we can talk about that later. But let's go walk through the back. So now we're walking through the back. This is obviously the side of the house. Now, a lot of times you might want to do something with the fencing, but you would have to get your permission, okay, by the neighbor, because it's a share fencing, but maybe just painting it might just be the best thing to do. And I want to show you something really quick. This is a 40-gallon water heater that we saw. We're going to zoom into the 40-gallon water heater, and we're probably going to want to make it a 50-gallon water heater. And here's the washer and dryer connection over here. But what I would do if we pan out and look, this area right here, I would probably build a screen door type of scenario just to show that it's been enclosed. So that's basically what I would want to do. Now as we go to the back, the final thing I want to show you guys is back here they had put up sheds. So the sheds, I would tear them down to give that open feeling. Remember, you want to try to sell the house to give an open feeling. So these sheds would go, and whatever trees we had, I would probably tear them out, cut them out, because it just shows more clutter. So we want to get rid of the clutter. So all of this is so we could cut them up, and some of them we could keep them, but we'll trim them up and then put some grass, maybe grass back door, or just throw water on it so it can grow. And then as we go back here to the side. This is the other side of the house. We can look straight back here. And that's the other side of the house. So the only other thing, how much minutes do I have? About 15?
14:50.
Okay, just the roof. We'll talk about the roof, but it's one layer here, but in front of the house is 3 layers, and we'll talk about why is it 3 layers not good. Okay.
Thank you.